many people get as far as discovering what they need to do in order to make their basic needs happen. But in order to come to a place where you love what you do, where you find meaning and purpose in it, that's going to require sacrifice. I don't know why, but it just seems like a law of nature. And as you grow and learn throughout life, it's almost like there's these thresholds you hit where you go through a period of time, like a season, where it's just hard. Even the thing you love becomes hard. But then comes these opportunities for gratitude. I was recently invited to do a job I used to do when I was younger. It was mostly pretty brutal work, but it was formative in the sense that it showed me what I was made of and what I wasn't. We don't see light without some acknowledgement of darkness. We don't understand pleasure without pain. And willingly visiting difficulty on a regular basis can be super helpful in rediscovering thankfulness and gratitude, and reminding ourselves maybe how far we've come or how far we haven't, and how much room there is for us to grow. So I'm just gonna play some thoughts I recorded on the way to work the other day. I'm going tree planting today with my friend Dan, who I used to plant with back in the day. Kind of mixed feelings this morning. It's weird. It's like going back in time somehow, because the memories I have of planting, I guess, were sort of formative years in my 20s. Figuring out what I really cared about, what my value set was going to look like, what I really wanted to pursue. When you're doing like hard labor that you get paid, per tree, you sleep in a tent, it's cold every morning, it's cold every night, you only get paid for work you do, and it can be a pretty rough scene sometimes. A lot of great people out there, but sometimes a lot of pretty rough characters as well. People that just can't find work anywhere else, or might have like criminal records or whatever. But doing those kind of jobs, especially like kind of earlier in your adult life, I think you find yourself thinking about what you'd rather be doing. And I'm grateful for those times, and I'm grateful for this morning, driving out to do it again, because just like it did then, it reminds me of kind of what I'd rather be doing, in contrast to sort of the brute force labor of contract planting or construction or whatever. And I think there's people that are passionate about that stuff and have like a long-term calling to just serve society in that way. but it also, for those of us like sort of fortunate enough to have done it a little bit, not as kind of like a lifelong pursuit, but just like a taste, it taught us how to work just really hard for not much in the grand scheme of things. Not much pay anyways. But the experience teaches you of maybe what you hate, but in contrast what you love and what you'd rather be doing. But it also shows you that you can just do hard shit and overcome. So I'm just kind of driving on a pretty nice day in the winter to plant on. You know, I'm thinking about things I'd rather be doing, maybe hanging out with my baby or going skiing, looking up at the mountains, seeing the snow. But I'm just also grateful that it's not pissing down rain. I'm not getting chased by a bear or a moose today, probably. And I'm just gonna do some hard work with my friend, and it's gonna remind us of the lives we've gotten to live in contrast. After putting a couple thousand trees in the ground, we sat down and just kind of reflected on the potential that just simple labor has to ground those of us who work conceptually and creatively. I'm refreshed by the humility. It's magnified the beauty of where I get to be now, and also the sacrifices that still need to be made.